Travis Kelce's ex Kayla Nicole's Halloween costume takes a dig at Taylor Swift and Travis.
The internet thinks that Kayla Nicole's He Wasn't Man Enough for Me Toni Braxton costume was a direct shot at Travis Kelce.
Welcome to PopPlug.
Let's get plugged in.
Okay, we need to talk about the Halloween costume that broke the internet. Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, just set social media on fire with her jaw-dropping homage to Toni Braxton, and fans are convinced it wasn't just a costume. It was a calculated message aimed straight at Taylor Swift and Travis themselves. Kayla Nicole, the 33-year-old TV personality and sports journalist, showed up this Halloween channeling peak Y2K energy, recreating Toni Braxton's 2000 music video for He Wasn't Man Enough. She nailed every detail: the silver-studded microdress, the pin straight hair, and even the exact choreography. It was bold. It was confident. It was pure, unfiltered showgirl energy. But here's where things got juicy. Fans couldn't ignore what song she chose. He Wasn't Man Enough isn't just a classic R&B anthem. It's an open letter to the other woman. Lyrics like, "Do you know I dumped your husband, girlfriend?" And "He begged to stay with me. He wasn't man enough for me," hit way too close to home when you remember who Kayla's ex is. Because, of course, Travis Kelce, the NFL superstar who's now engaged to Taylor Swift, is the man in question, and the internet instantly exploded with theories. Was this Halloween look a masterclass in subtle shade or just elite costume execution? Fans were divided, but one thing's for sure: Kayla knew exactly what she was doing. The caption read, "She's an icon. She's a legend. She's Toni Braxton circa 2000. Hashtag Halloween 25. And if you look closely at the clip she posted, she timed her dance perfectly to that section of the song, the one about dumping someone's man. The timing? Impeccable. The message? Loud and clear. Even Toni Braxton herself joined the fun, dropping into Kayla's comments to say, "You killed it, mama." Talk about getting the queen's stamp of approval. The comment section was flooded with reactions, from "Love it when a black woman has the last laugh, gag them," to "Will the real showgirl step to the front?" It wasn't just a costume anymore, it was a cultural moment.
Down to the chain dress, the hair, and the full Y2K glam, Kayla Nicole went all out with this look for Toni Braxton. This is not random.
And here's what makes this even spicier. This move came less than a month after fans dissected lyrics from Taylor Swift's new song, Opalite, off her album, The Life of a Showgirl. In that song, Taylor sings, "You couldn't understand it. Why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in her phone. And you were just a pose." Fans immediately connected those lines to Travis's ex. Kayla, especially, after resurfaced clips, showed Kelce once telling her to get off her phone.
Sometimes someone would pay me attention. I wouldn't have to go on social media.
Get off your phone.
I wouldn't have to get on social media. And
So when Kayla popped out in full Toni Braxton glory, it didn't feel random. It felt like a clapback. A subtle, stylish one. Because let's be real, this isn't Kayla's first time making Halloween her statement season. In 2023, she dressed as Kara from the Ride video. The year after, she recreated Teyana Taylor's fade look, the same Teyana Taylor who was once married to Amon Shumpert, a man Kayla was rumored to have dated. Each year, she's delivered a costume with layers. A look, a message, a wink. Fans are now calling it her annual revenge season. And this year, she took it to another level. Now, here's where the conversation gets deeper. Kayla Nicole's been through the ringer ever since her breakup with Travis. They were together on and off for 5 years, from 2017 to 2022, before finally calling it quits. When Travis moved on with Taylor Swift in 2023, the world, or rather, the internet, turned on Kayla in ways few could imagine. She's spoken openly about the harassment she's faced. On Special Forces' World's Toughest Test, she confessed how overwhelming it's been to go through a public breakup. Going through a public breakup, just to be frank, it's been overwhelming. "I've never experienced anything like it," she began. "I'm a very confident person, but dealing with trolls or just hate online, I constantly feel like I'm in a state of vulnerability."
going through a public breakup, it's been overwhelming.
Wait, who's your ex?
She's even said she's terrified to check her social media comments or DMs because of Swift's fans. Imagine feeling scared to post a photo of the sky because people will flood your mentions with comments about your ex-boyfriend. That's Kayla's reality. So when she dropped this costume, bold, confident, and dripping in self-assured energy, it almost felt like she was taking back control of her narrative. For once, she wasn't reacting to the noise. She was the noise.
I would be lying if I said that that level of hate and just like online chaos doesn't impact me. It does, even to this day.
And the strategic silence? Genius. Kayla hasn't confirmed or denied whether it was shade. She hasn't said a word about Taylor, Travis, or the speculation. Sometimes the smartest move is to just let the internet do the talking for you. Every blog post, every tweet, every did she or didn't she only fuels her name, and she doesn't have to lift a finger. Because whether you see it as shade or not, one fact remains. Everyone is talking about Kayla Nicole right now. And ironically, Taylor Swift might have made her more famous than ever. Fans are now asking, has Taylor unintentionally made Kayla a bigger public figure than she was before? That's the twist the woman once dehumanized by headlines is now dominating them. And speaking of those headlines, Kayla has addressed the toll it's taken. She opened up about how exhausting it's been to be seen as the ex. She said she doesn't compare herself to other women and once shared a clip from America's Next Top Model where she said exactly that. I don't compare myself to other girls. After endless trolling, she even posted a powerful message on X. You will never make me hate me. Hang it up, Boo-key. It was raw, defiant, and emotional, a line that hits harder now after this Halloween moment. Because think about it, this is someone who's been publicly humiliated, harassed, and dissected for years. So when she steps out as Toni Braxton singing, "He wasn't man enough for me," it's not just shade, it's healing. It's reclaiming confidence through performance, through art, through humor, and let's not forget the irony.
Yeah. You could go to my most recent post and it will be people debating each other why I am worthless and I'll never be a talented person and I have no career.
Taylor's new album is literally called The Life of a Showgirl. So when Kayla comes out looking like the showgirl of the night, that's not a coincidence, that's chess. So now the big question, was this costume innocent homage or calculated shade? Let's break it down. The timing. Less than a month after Taylor's Opalite dropped the song fans think it references Kayla. The lyrics, he wasn't man enough for me. Direct hit, right? The silence. No captions hinting at drama, just confidence. The kind of confidence that invites speculation without confirming it. And that's why people can't stop talking. She's not saying, I'm shading my ex. She's saying, I'm living my best life. If you see shade, that's on you. It's the art of saying everything without saying anything. And when Toni Braxton herself jumps in to say, you killed it, mama, it's like the universe co-signed the message. Meanwhile, Swifties are in meltdown mode. Some defend Taylor, saying Kayla's being petty. Others argue she's finally clapping back. On X, one user wrote, Taylor Swift wrote a song about Kayla Nicole on her new album, dragging her in something she didn't ask for, saying that Kayla wasn't all that. Kayla clapped back with this. Another said, Kayla Nicole won Halloween this year, and I'd see what anyone says. Whether you love Taylor or love Kayla, you can't deny one thing. This is pop culture gold. And that's the brilliance of it. Kayla doesn't need a diss track. She doesn't need a tell-all interview. All she needed was a dress, a little Toni Braxton, and one confident strut to remind the world. She's not broken. She's booked and unbothered.
I've never done anything to warrant that kind of backlash.
And now, everyone's waiting to see, will she capitalize on this moment? Will she address it in a podcast episode or post another cryptic clip? Or will she continue to let silence be her loudest statement? If you were Kayla, what would you do? Stay quiet and let the internet fight it out, or clap back publicly and own the shade? Let's be honest, either way, she's already won. This Halloween moment wasn't just a costume. It was a rebrand. It turned her from the ex into the main character of her own story. She didn't have to name names or drop hints. The symbolism spoke for itself. Kayla Nicole just reminded everyone that revenge doesn't always come in the form of words sometimes. It comes in a flawless fit, a fire track, and a perfectly timed upload. So whether you think it was petty, poetic, or pure performance art, One thing's for sure, she won Halloween. Follow PopPlug to stay plugged in.